What's up, mechanics? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of Tool Tuesday here at the Vim Tools headquarters. You know, we're no longer like the stars of this channel.
We've been outshone.
We've been outshone. So you guys, I said surprise on Friday, and that was it. That was the new segment that we have on this channel, which is the break room with Mr. Clay Kuhn, who is going to be doing a lot of things, not only like educational stuff and showing stuff in use that we can't really do here, but also breaking stuff. We haven't gotten to that yet, but we're getting the equipment ready for us to start doing that.
For a couple different reasons, we decided to go with Mr. Clay for this, and like he mentioned on his channel, he is now working with us full time in the marketing department. That being said, his job is focusing around marketing tools, including these types of videos. Why we don't do it ourselves? A, Clay's way better with the camera. It's just a matter of fact, he knows what he's doing with the camera. B, he's more knowledgeable on the actual application of tools. Again, he was an actual tech. Like I said, we were never techs. And 3, that will be his part of his job, as where this is something that we do to help grow the line, but we don't have the time to be setting up cameras outside and getting the right angles for in cars and doing demos. It takes up a lot of time to do all that, which is why we hired a person. That person just happened to be someone who's very well known already.
We also don't have a shop setting here or
Correct.
a car to work on that isn't our own.
This is an office. We are in an office space. This wall just happens to be here.
Like, we posted a video of the RFW, the ratcheting Fire Nut wrenches, on our Instagram last week, and like one of the biggest comments was, it'd be great if you actually showed it in use. Because I was doing it on a hose that was on a forklift. I'm like, I'm not about to loosen this highly pressurized hose. Because like, we don't have anything here that we can take apart for these videos. So we work with what we can, and we're expanding, and Clay's going to help us a lot with that.
Yeah, that is literally why you'd say hire someone. We did. That's who we hired for that reason. And I think he did a very good job of his first episode. It was a more demonstrative episode. In the future, there will be more exciting episodes with breaking things in this, but the demonstrative part of it, the educational aspect of that video, is something that we want to incorporate, because again, we could show off tools, but he can really show what they're doing and give you real life applications in which he himself would have used it.
So now Tool Tuesday is going to be more of a relaxed style where we can kind of get off topic a little bit.
Mechanics show and tell, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it that. And we'll kind of implement the two together. So things that we do here on Tool Tuesday, we'll kind of implement with the break room and whatnot. And we'll also do all the comments and answerings. So like, if you guys have comments, and if you comment on the break room, we'll answer that here.
And of course, there will be some overlapping products because we are one product line. We're not showing multiple product lines. And we want to kind of give you as much information as we can on any single item, especially when it's around time that it's in stock, that it's a new product, that there's been a sudden surge in this specific item, whether our warehouses or on our website. There's got to be a reason for it, and we'll find out that reason and let you know.
Yeah, and we'll keep doing updates, and like if something is out of stock or ETAs on products that are upcoming, more of that stuff will be on Tool Tuesday.
Yeah, but again, this will be the longest format videos. Like we mentioned before, we are going to have short formats now for those of you with a short attention span, like myself. That is between the spotlight and Clay's
break room. Short attention span.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Between Clay's break room and spotlight segments, you will have a much shorter segment to watch and pay attention to, so that you don't have to sit through us rambling as much, because I now have a green light to ramble, as I've been told.
Yeah.
All right, anyways. Let's get into some tools. Today we got some body shop items. We got some nice bundle savings on our website. We got some fun stuff and one new item to talk about. So let's jump into it.
All right, so category of our product line that we've never explored on this channel is our air hammer attachments. We have a few different sets. We have this set, which is the AH100. Also, we got a new stand here. Much wider range of view.
It's sleek. It's not so much in the way. I don't have to worry about touching it over here. I think it goes from like here to here. You got space on the table now. You can appreciate the table and the products a little bit more with a better camera angle.
Yes. So AH100 is a 3-piece air hammer attachment set. You get 3 different types of heads. You have a nylon, you have an aluminum, and a brass. So something that I didn't know is that when you're working with aluminum, if you're going to be like trying to hammer the body, you have to use an aluminum head.
Correct.
Okay, so you have that for aluminum vehicles and body panels that you're working on. I have an F-150, which is pretty much all aluminum.
You got to think about it. That's why when you do get in a wreck with an F-150 or another aluminum body car, they look like can openers got to them. Like they get destroyed.
I know.
It just tears.
I've been in a...
But there's benefits to it, right? It's lightweight.
Well, look, okay, hold on. The front and back rear bumper are not aluminum.
Okay, but the rest of the body
The
is.
steel. Okay, because I've been on accidents in that truck already.
Yeah.
I remember that guy rear-ended me.
I'm talking about like a side type deal.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them open, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you can
it
cut...
looks like
you
Jack
can
the
cut,
Ripper got into this
You
car.
can cut those panels with, like, scissors.
Yeah, you got Freddy Krueger.
Or shears.
It was crazy.
Yeah. But truck's very light. And you know what? It still gets bad gas mileage.
What's bad in that
Ford,
truck?
I swear to God, you've lied to everybody. Because your dad gets better gas mileage than me.
And he's got tires and a lift.
Mm-hmm.
You just got stock.
Mm-hmm.
What's your gas mileage on that truck?
17.
It's not terrible.
Mm.
It's not great. It's not terrible.
It's not 23 like Ford says it should be. Anyways. So you got nylon if you're working with some delicate panels or something that you don't want to damage so much. You have the nylon head there. You also have brass. That's a 3-piece kit. AH100. We've had this for a very long time.
All those heads are replaceable. Like you said, the pin pops out, head goes in, bada bing, bada boom. Lifetime warranty on the actual attachment. The heads are replaceable, or consumable, better said. Because over time, they will mushroom.
Another set that we have is the BAH100, which is a 2-piece set. So you get this like kind of stubby and extra long. And you also get one of the replacement heads along with it.
It's a 3-piece kit, and this is made for mechanics specifically.
It's a 2-piece kit, but you get a replacement head.
So it's a 3-piece kit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, 3-piece kit, and it's made for mechanics specifically because obviously the brass head attachment is the most popularly used amongst technicians. You know, as opposed to like a body shop would use everything.
Yeah. And then we have the V127. Why don't you tell us about that one?
Body smoothing hammer. These bad boys are the V127. You put them on your air hammer and you use them in the sense that you smooth out body panels. And it allows you to really work the body of a car as opposed to just banging it out. This will help you get those details, those small little dents out. It's up here. V127.
Bam. We have some more air hammer stuff, but for another day.
We do have some more, but yeah, this will cover today the air hammers that we're talking about, or the attachments, better said. Okay, now separately on our website, I have decided to put forth some savings for you. We get a lot of questions and a lot of comments about some of our Pew Pew items, and again, they're gaining some popularity. So I figured why not put a bundle out for people to try to get a good range of everything. Primarily in the bundle, we have our TCK100, which is our tactical cleaning kit. Comes with the Flitz microfiber. It comes with the Flitz polish, which if you never use this polish, I promise you, once you use this on any metals, fiberglass, these plastics as well, you won't go back. There's nothing like this polish. I don't understand it because I'm not a chemical guy, but it is super fine grit and it takes minor scratches off of just about anything. I use it for jewelry. You can use it on painted surfaces, toolboxes, diamond plating, wheels.
It'll remove the fog from your headlights.
Fog from the headlights, the scratches on your motorcycle, fiberglass windshield, boats. Marine is their biggest thing. Anything chromed, it's a miracle polish, to be honest with you. But in this case, you got a little tube because a little bit goes a long way and guns don't take up that much. So you have the Flitz polish, you have the matte finish cleaner. So after you polish it with that, you use the cleaner, get all that oxidation off because that's what will come off with the polish. And then you also have the gun wax here to finish it. So this is a nice little kit to have if you're big into guns and if you use them regularly so they do get dirty. Boom. TCK100. This is everything in it. You can probably post a little pop-up there so you can see it all. That is the first item in the bundle. All right, second in the kit, we have the GCK100, which is the gun cleaning kit. I know it sounds kind of similar to what it is, but the first one, TCK100, was more for the outside of the gun, while this kit right here is more for the inside. You see all your brushes and everything in this little pouch. Comes with this orange zip pouch, pretty nice. I'm going to list all the contents of this kit on the screen right here. Boom. And the third and probably the most popular item in our in our bundle here for the website is going to be our CMH4, which stands for Concealed Magnetic Holder, 4 inches. This guy right here
is the strongest magnet that we sell.
It's a 45-pound magnet. It's only magnetized on one side, or magnetic on one side, so nothing on this side. This is a steel plate. You have the non-marring coat, or like casing. What is it, silicone or?
Yeah, it's a rubberized cover. Yeah,
this rubberized cover here with the Vim logo on it, so you don't scratch up, those nice finishes you just finished cleaning. It has all the mounting hardware, as you can see here. So if you want to screw it into, a wooden surface or really anything, you have the anchors and the screws. And then if you don't want to put any holes in it, or if screws isn't an option, you have the 3M double-sided. And if you really want to get fancy with it, you put both of them on there. It doesn't really need it if you have screws, but you can. You can keep it. You can use this to keep concealed items under your desk, in your truck, in your toolbox if you want, or under your toolbox. Really, anywhere you can conceal something, nightstands, things like that. This SOB is a strong magnet, and I mean, at shows, like Michael said before, we actually put them on the toolbox or a thick piece of metal somewhere, and we have people try to yank them off so that they can win a shirt. We give away shirts at shows anyways. But it's a fun way to interact with people. So we do.
Well, and it's a way for them to fuel the strength of that magnet because it is insanely strong.
Anyways, CMH4. We've had a ton of them. We sell a lot of them. They are back in stock, and they are going to be in this bundle. Now, you can still buy them individually if you don't have any interest in the cleaning kits. You just want that. CMH4 will be the part number you want. But if you want the entire bundle, we are calling it the Pew Pew bundle. That is PEW bundle. That is on our website, and I believe retail is normally $115 or so for all 3 items. Screw it, $70. $70. That is what is that? That's like
35%, 40 almost.
Sounds like a good deal. Check them out. Pew Pew bundle on the website, $70, which is what normally is a $115 retail item or kit. Exclusively on our website, actually, really, right?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, you can find the CMH4 on tool trucks.
No, I'm saying the bundle.
Oh, yeah, the bundle, yeah. We just created that after this.
Okay, cool. So those are those items. And now I promised you a new item today, which is kind of a lie because Mr. Clay did actually show this item already on the break room. But he did mention they were going to be in stock this week, and I'm here to tell you that they are now in stock. This is actually pulled from our stock. This is a WCT7. You see right there, the part number, the Vim logo, and they are spring-loaded, as you can tell here. And what they are electrical disconnect pliers. Now, you have seen other ones in the market. You have seen other electrical disconnect pliers that are similar. The difference between these and those, not to take anything away from those are good pliers. These are a little bit shorter.
They're much slimmer.
They're much slimmer to get into a tighter spot. And all I do know is that the competitors' pliers did sell very well, but I don't believe they were in stock for a while because of that.
Yeah.
We do have them in stock, so it's not a thing against them, but we have them in stock. Slimmer to get into tighter spots. I think it's a little bit shorter for a little tight access, and they're spring-loaded for easier maneuverability on your part.
Yep, and we have a few.
They work very similar.
We have a few different variations that we will come out with as we go.
And if you want to see a little bit more demo-y type video of these pliers, that's what the break room's for. Check it out. It was posted on Friday. You will see exactly how they are working in action on an actual truck in real life applications, which is the purpose of that segment.
Yeah. You know why? Because there's a lot of torque testing channels out there, and none of them have compared Vim products to the products that they usually have on their channels. And we've tried to get our products on there before, and we have not had any luck. So we said, you know what? We're going to do it ourselves. We're going to break all of our own stuff on our own channel, and that's what Clay's going to be doing.
Yes, he will. And he will be using data from other channels, of course, because we're not going to go and redo a lot of the data, but we're going to use some of that data and add new data from our products and other products that we're missing from those reports. Because why not? There's always going to be something where you're going to see 10 items compared to each other. Like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? That's what we hope to fill, that little void you have.
Yep. Reminder, our 2024 catalog is out now, so why don't you go look at it? It's a PDF on our website, or the paperback is now in stock. We ran out like a week after we got them, but we now have them back in stock, and you can order it. It's $5 on our website.
One day we'll get and this is, I know the person who does the catalog is going to watch this at some point. This is in no way a ploy to that person, but one day we will finally have a catalog of the year on the first of the year, and I'm hoping that's next year. But since I've been a part of Vim, and that was before we owned it, since I've been a part of Vim back way when, what was it, 2012? No, that's crazy. Like 2015, I think. Yeah, like 2015. Back in 2015, we still didn't have catalogs at the beginning of the year for that year. It was always 2 or 3 months into the year, which I never understood. It seemed like poor planning, but now that we have it ourselves, I am now a victim of that poor planning myself because I do the same thing. Again, that's nothing against the person who does them. That is not that person's fault. That is a lot of my fault.
Catalogs are tough, man.
It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much work it is, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a newfound respect to people who do magazines. That is not an easy thing to do. That takes a team of people to do. And we have one person really doing. Well, no, that's not true. One person doing the final part of it.
We got a lot of products to add, like a ton of products.
That is also a big thing with us. When you have the amount of SKUs that we have coming in on a regular basis, every year your catalog is going to look somewhat different, and well, not somewhat, very different, and have multiple new products introduced. And you also have to start flushing out some of the slower or out of stock or discontinued items. So it is a lot. Most people's catalogs don't change this much year to year.
Fun fact: we have over 5,000 SKUs in total. Or would you say more like 7,500?
I'd say 5,000 Vim SKUs. Private label, that's a lot of SKUs. That's a lot of SKUs.
Well, in total in the warehouse, what do you think there's? Over 10,000 SKUs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep track of that.
I mean, a lot of people do.
I know.
It's a common business practice.
Well, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Software.
I do want to mention something. So, a fun little tidbit that we realized over the past weekend. On Instagram, we have had a reel about our RFW, flare nut ratcheting flare nut wrenches, go viral. The 3 sets, the RFW 100, the RFW 150, and the RFW 200. They all work the same. So Michael here showed exactly how they work on a line and pretty much showed off the tool. And that reel went very, very popular. I think it has over like 2 million views. He did a good job. Anyways, point of the story is in that video, since we are here in America and we are in this market, he called it
metric and standard.
He said metric and standard, which not any of you here in the States would agree with. That's a very normal saying, metric and standard. But it seems as though we have started reaching the rest of the world because there were some infuriated individuals saying, did this man just say metric and standard?
Yeah.
As opposed to standard and imperial, because metric is the standard. And it was a funny little...
I was really surprised at that. Like, there was a lot of people.
You got to think about how many... That's how many people outside of the States are reaching.
Typically, we don't reach that many people outside of the United States. And now, for that video, it was a majority.
Well, it's changing. That's something I wanted to share with all of you. Our customer base is starting to not change. It's growing to the point that we're now expanding past the U.S., which brings me to the point I was trying to make originally. We are setting up a distributor in the UK that will help us service all of Europe and especially the UK. Now, I know that, a non-Eurozone company with taxes and yada yada, I understand that that's not the most ideal scenario, but it's not much different than me shipping it from here in terms of taxes, but you definitely get a much quicker turnaround. So we're on the right path to have a much better international distribution method. We're setting up distributors in New Zealand. We're setting up distributors in the UK. We're actively looking for distributors in Australia and the rest of Europe. So if you know of or if you are a distributor in that part of the world, please reach out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a good announcement for the end of the show.
Actually, I want to say something else. First of all, our Instagram has been popping off. We're about to hit 80K followers, probably tomorrow.
We're at 50, like a month or 2 months ago?
We were at 20K at the beginning of this year.
No.
Yeah.
2024, Michael.
At the beginning of this year, yeah. We were at 20,000 followers.
No, you weren't.
We had just hit 25,000 followers in January.
There's no way.
Mm-hmm. Because we gained 20,000 followers off of one reel, the TRK 100, because that one, we got 4 million views. We gained about 25,000 followers. That took us to 50K. And then we had another like 4 reels after that went like 500,000 plus. That got us another 15K. And then the one on Friday, which had 2 million, got us another 10. So our Instagram has been popping off. But the RFW 100 video that I posted, 2 million views, right? 50,000 likes. Someone comments, poor salesman.
Keep in mind, this is over the weekend. It just happened over the weekend. That's how popular it got in 3 days.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's really funny.
But like I was saying, we don't have anything that I could actually demonstrate using it on. I can't loosen that pressurized hose. We don't have a car that's here. That's why we are gonna be doing more of that, and that's what Clay's gonna help us with. But if you saw that video and you were wondering why are you scared to use it? No, it's just I didn't have anywhere to use it. All I could do was demonstrate it, and I did. I didn't think it was going to go that viral.
There are a lot of jackholes on the internet.
Yeah.
The bigger we get, the more I see that there's some stupid a-holes out there, dude. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
There are some characters.
Yeah. We don't want to bring attention to some of them.
Anyways, all right, that's it for today. Enough rambling on. What episode is this? This is episode
73.
We're getting up there, guy.
I know. We're gonna do something for episode 100.
3/4 century, huh?
Mm-hmm. We'll do something for episode 100. What should we do for episode 100? You let us know that.
We'll give away stuff, obviously, but what else should we do?
Everyone wants free stuff. We'll do that.
Gimme.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This was a little unconventional episode.
More of a relax and talk about what's to come with a little bit of tools.
Yeah, I think we're putting all the hard work off on the Clay now.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned this Friday for another episode of The Break Room. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Peace.